Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Friday, June 18th, 5:56 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. That's kind of cool. 5:56 in the Arizona desert, if you get what I'm saying. If you don't, it's okay. Anyway, welcome to the Bitcoin Daily View this morning, and we'll rock through this quickly. All right, another country. This does not want to go away. Here we go. Another country, Paraguay, Paraguay, another country, an official there plans to legislate Bitcoin next month. So Paraguay is going full speed ahead, hardcore. Let's do crypto. Looks like they're going to be following El Salvador's lead. Pretty groovy. All right, giant mistake. CDC delays emergency meeting on post-vax heart inflammation due to Juneteenth. Juneteenth, the most ridiculous sounding holiday I've ever heard of. Anyway, just in case you wondered if they're just a great big evil piece of shit funded by Bill Gates mostly, well, I think that about says it all. Oh wait, there's a holiday that we just made up, and I know people are dying. There's an emergency. We got to see what's going on. Nah, wait a second. No, that's not. If you use Amazon, I use Amazon some, but I always try to kind of wean myself from it. I'll link to the story, the Amazon that customers don't see inside a key warehouse during a pandemic. If you really want to just truly get into a purely disgusted and hateful mood and read about just gut-wrenching evil, horrible things being done to people, this article will hook you up. Just be sure that you have ordered anything you might need on Amazon, because you probably won't use them again. I don't really think Michael Burry is as smart as everyone else does, or maybe that many people do. I think he's a cool character. He does good stuff, but he's kind of like Trump. You know, just a little bit legacy, kind of just the traditional thing. I mean, he's smart enough, but I don't quite think he's as new agey as a lot of the new crypto people are. So he thinks Tesla's junk, and I will have to say, it's kind of true. He's shorting Tesla. I mean, think about it. Ford is $15 a share. Tesla's like $600. Tesla does not actually technically really make money selling their cars, etc. So, hey, he might be right. Tesla might come crashing down pretty hard. He has a mega short in there for it. He's not actually shorting Bitcoin, but he does say, hey, it's speculative, it's a bubble, it's going to dump. Now, did he mean before it just went down 50%, or does he still mean that? Not exactly clear. I'd love to hear his take on it. Although I will admit, yes, he's a powerful character. I think The Big Short was about him, the movie. So great character. I do respect him. I note everything, but I sort of see him slightly as a Peter Schiff when it comes to crypto. All right, Amazon, the Parasitic Mind. Check it out over at Bitcoin Daily View. I've been listening to it on Audible while you're waiting for Bitcoin to do something, waiting for those trades to close and profit. It's really darn phenomenal. Something I want to note as far as which way is Bitcoin going. Well, a new one that Jonathan Regan over at Blockchain Education turned me on to is exactly this. Let's watch exchange volume on Binance. You can watch them on other exchanges if you want, but I kind of focus on Binance. Right now, last 24 hours, down almost 1%. Here's the last 7 days. You can see we're declining. Really, I think for a price move up, I think we're going to need to see exchange volume happening. And it's one of the things that I keep noticing when I look at Bitcoin exchange trading volume last 24 hours or so. It's just not happening. So especially going into the weekend, beware. Like I said yesterday, and I belabored it, I will not speak about it again, other than just say be careful about those limit orders you've got, thinking you're going to buy that sweet dip, because ain't no top and there ain't no bottom. And at least this little person here is not confident that we are at a bottom yet. We'll know we're at a bottom when we have a confirmed uptrend. Then we can say, yep, that was the bottom. All right, the bubbles today are red. The magic bubbles are red. Although T-Fuel is rocking 14% up. XDC's been on fire recently, almost up 6%. AR, I imagine that's probably AR15. Crypto is up 7%. Anyway, HBAR doing quite well, up almost 5%. And NEAR, whatever that is, up almost 5%. Looking at the great red wall of Coin360, it's a red day. Theta doing well. So is HBAR. Those might be two ones to check out. Theta, HBAR, and T-Fuel. All right. Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours, 5.2 billion, 3.4 billion of that on Binance. Nobody else even showed up for a billion. So let's check out longs versus shorts on Binance. For Bitcoin, 64% long, 35% shorts. There you go. And for Ethereum, 67% longs, 32% shorts. Boom. There we are. Now you know. All right, sentiment is long. What do we got here? Yes, I wanted to look at this. Um, Up top here, we have silver taking a dump recently on the daily, but bouncing off the 200 moving average quite possibly. With a green candle today, it's nice, good to see. Silver might be rebounding a little bit quicker than gold, although, well, let me actually rephrase that. Both silver up top here and gold in the middle do have a green candle this morning, still a bit indecisive, but the 200 moving average, the white moving average here, is a logical spot for silver to bounce. Let's see if it does that on the daily. Gold dumped below the 200 moving average on the daily, but we do see a green little hammer there. Let's see how this plays out. I know I would love to get some PAX G, put some of my USDT into that, and then send it over to the Celsius wallet, which I mentioned a couple shows ago, to get that nice interest on gold. I mean, where else can you get interest on gold? So I'm gonna do a small gold position, just kind of want to put that in my grandpa trading portfolio. A little bit of gold, USDT into gold, and put it in the Celsius wallet and get interest on it. So whatever happens, I'm gaining, whether gold itself, whether the price is going up or down. All right, U.S. dollar strength, DXY, cranking recently. Green candle today, yesterday, and the day before. Above the 200 moving average now. Positive sign for the dollar, but gold and silver getting crushed. We'll have to see how this turns out. Are gold and silver making a bounce, or is this just a good morning so far? SPX, S&P 500 up top. Sorry, these might be a little bit small, but it's a slight indecisive green doji this morning. Russell 2000, pretty much confirmed. That's a red candle today, looks like it. And the Dow, red candle, not looking too spiffy. All right, Bitcoin USDT here on the daily. The MACD is still positive, but it's beginning to make a negative curve, possibly moving towards a negative cross. And I really know that this is just something I'm noticing. I think is possible. I really do. Watch out for this. Could this be a great big, bear flag? It could be. I know some people might say, I do get it that this would need to be an actual, flag for that to be the case. But, you can always be a little bit creative in how you do things. And I think you almost could make a case for this being a flag pattern also, depending on how you work with those wicks. So anyway, be careful. It's something that I believe I'm seeing, and if I'm wrong, hey, amen. I'm totally happy with that. But I kind of see a daily bear flag here, so be watchful. All right, 45-minute chart, immediate price action. We broke below the 200 moving average. We're working on finding support above the 314 moving average, but do note that we have broken below it. We're working on getting above it. We'll see if we get above that or not, or if the 314 becomes resistance and it rejects. Directional index is just crap in the red. ADX is, well, it's like 30, but unfortunately which would be nice if we were in the green, but we are not. So ADX and DI not looking too positive. The squeeze indicator showed a little bit of spurt this morning towards the good side. Let's see if that holds up. KRI indicator is moving back up. It's still in the red. Stochastic RSI showing a downtrend right in the middle. So, and also the lazy bear indicator. I need to darken these up. I'll adjust that in my settings. But basically, it's a slight upwards movement, but indecisive. So anyway, be careful this morning. We could be back above 200 moving average, before I'm done talking to you right now. It could just make that happen. But be careful. We're moving into the weekend. Exchange volume, spot volume is low, and in general, it's kind of a red day in the market. And the Fed, I think they're still meeting today. This is like day 2. Janet Yellen is, God knows what she's blowholing, what kind of crazy dumb shit they're saying. So be watchful. I, wish I hedged out a little bit sooner with some of my Bitcoin, but I did not. So I hedged out at least. I'm still in profit from where I hedged out. But be careful. This weekend, interesting weekend. Here's the Trade Genius custom indicators, tradegenius.io. You can find them over at Bitcoin Daily View. This is a 4-hour chart. We're just watching this to see when a buy signal comes in, a sniper buy, as they call it, like we had back here. As you can see, it's quite a complex little system that they've made, and I'm watching for that sniper buy, that trend buy, etc. On the 4-hour chart, I'm finding this to be a very effective thing to follow. Thanks for tuning into the Bitcoin Daily View today. And remember, whether Bitcoin's up or down, every Bitcoin Satoshi you own makes a piece of shit banker cry. Amen. See you tomorrow.